Alright, yes, I do now own a JDM ITR. Now this is a 1997 Integra Type R. I had this imported through VizTech R on Instagram. Go check him out. He really helped me out, made the process super easy. I'm still waiting on the title for this car, but I could not wait to show this off. This thing literally arrived today. I got this thing in here, washed it up. I already polished the headlights, as you can see. They look a million times better. You did see that the paint isn't in the greatest shape, and the driver's side door here, or actually the passenger side door, it's not the driver's side, it's on the other side. But the passenger door here doesn't quite match the quarter panel. I'm guessing there was some paint work done in the past, but I did know that. I knew this car was a grade R. It has had some repairs in the past and some paint work. I think some of the front end here has been repainted because it is extra shiny. Missing some clear coat over here. The rest of the car really has a lot of paint fade. The clear coat is really faded back here. I did do a test spot polish right here in the corner, and you can tell that it does look a lot shinier right here as opposed to back here where there's really no gloss at all. So I think the shine will come back if I spend some time polishing this thing up. Now I do have to do some paint work. I will end up probably repainting the entire car at some point in the future, but for now I just want to get this car cleaned up and looking a little bit more acceptable as it is. I've got wiper arms to paint. Engine bay, I'm not really going to dig into that just yet in this video. It's pretty dirty underneath there, but everything looks to be in good shape. It's got some ugly fog lights on here. I think these are like blue LED fog lights. I really don't know how they're wired up because I tried flipping the switch in there and they just stay on all the time when the car is running. So I'll probably rip those off. Those are super ugly in my opinion. Once those are off, the front end is going to be super clean looking. The wheels themselves were super nasty. I used some of that cleaner called Awesome, and it actually did a really good job cleaning them back up. They were almost brown looking. The paint on here is in pretty bad shape. Center caps are all flaking off on all four wheels. They look better than they did, but honestly, these are going to need to be refinished as well. So the whole car will need to be painted. The wheels will need to be refinished. And honestly, this thing is going to be a long-term project. I don't plan on selling this car. This is one of those JDM Halo cars that I've always kind of dreamt about. Never really thinking I would actually get one, and I had the opportunity to get one, and I jumped on it. This really wasn't top of the line one. I would almost call it a more affordable option because it's got some flaws. But honestly, my channel is about fixing things that are in bad shape, making them better, so I have high hopes for this, that we will get this thing looking back pristine again. I don't plan on doing like a total tear down and restore. I just want to do a surface restore. Just clean everything up, repaint it, clean the interior up, really give it a deep clean. I've got paint flaking off here on the mirrors, so obviously the paint is just really the biggest deal here. It had some stickers on the rear spoiler here that I took off. They were on there for years, I imagine, because you can still see an outline there if you look closely. So the paint will take care of that. And also, let's go around here to the other side. This thing has some decals on it that are not OEM. All of the Type R badges that are on this car are these newer Civic Type R badge style, and I really want to make these things OEM, so I'm going to peel these off of here at some point. I bought some reproduction ones for now, and I'm going to put the reproduction ones on there that match the original style. That I really didn't want to spend, you know, $200 on OEM decals, stick them on here now, then repaint the car and have to buy another set. So I got reproduction, and I will buy some OEM ones after I paint the car, and we'll stick them on there. That'll be in the future. I'm going to enjoy the car as it is right now after I get it all buffed out. I'm going to do some tune-up work on the engine bay. I really don't know the history of the car. I've got a lot of Japanese records in the house. I would have to do Google Translate to really get a feel for what all was done and when. So the biggest thing will be the timing belt. I'll get a history on that. Hopefully I'll see when that was done. I may go ahead and do it anyway. The car has 200,000 kilometers on it, but I mean it does have a decent amount of miles, so it will need a full tune-up. And really, when you import these cars, you really want to do a full tune-up on them because you don't know the history, you don't know, what's been done, if it's been done right or anything like that. So we will be doing that tune-up on this car. I'm really happy with the red Recaros in here. They're not really torn at all, but they are pretty worn out in the bolsters. I think I might be able to fix that, and I actually found something on Instagram that it's actually like a bolster holder, and it's like a red suede or Alcantara that matches the original style, that covers up the armrest and then the seat bolster, and make them last a lot longer, cover up some of that wear and tear, and prevent actually tearing through. So I just really wanted to give an intro to this car. I know I'm super excited about it. I don't know how excited you guys will be about it, because I mean, a lot of you guys like the EF model. I love the EFs. They're getting hard to find parts for. I really don't know how hard this thing is going to be to find parts for, but I've joined a few Facebook groups for the JDM ITR. I'll be digging around, seeing what I can find there. It really doesn't need a whole lot, just a few tune-up items. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you'll join me in the next one as I dig a little deeper into this. May jump back on the CRX, because now I definitely have zero room around here to be shuffling these cars around, and I want to get rid of that CRX as soon as I can, and it's going to require a lot more work before I can do that. So we'll see you in the next one.